Hello guys, right now we are taking the topic simplification of inverse functions based on trigonometric formulae. So we will use the trigonometric basic formulae like sine 2x, tan 2x, sin x plus y, cos x plus y, 2 sin a cos b, 2 cos a cos b. Like we will use these formulae and we will solve the inverse functions. So right now we are taking this question. Prove that sine inverse of under root of 1 minus cos x over 1 plus cos x equals to x by 2 and x less than pi. So how will you solve this? So for solving this question, we will simplify this and we will remove this inverse. So for removing the tan inverse, this remaining expression should be converted into in terms of tan, because the answer is only x by 2, so there is no trigonometric function. So for solving this we will substitute these values, like as we know the formula of trigonometric functions, like 1 minus cos x. So according to half angle formula, so it is 2 sin square x by 2. And what is the formula of 1 plus cos x? It is 2 cos square x by 2. So we will substitute these two values as 2 sin square x by 2 and cos square x by 2 in this under root. So we get tan inverse 2 sin square x by 2, this value, and 1 plus cos is 2 cos square x by 2. So when you place this, then you will cancel 2, and this is sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. So you can say it is tan inverse under root tan square x by 2. And now under root and square will be cancelled out. So as a result we get tan inverse of tan x by 2. And as we know the theorems, tan inverse theorems, tan inverse of tan theta is theta, so it will be x by 2 right now, and this is the required result. So it is RHS. So this is the way how will you simplify the inverse functions. Now next question, prove that tan inverse of cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x, and result should be pi by 4 minus x. So again this is tan inverse and there is no inverse, no trigonometric function. So you should neutralize this. For this it should be converted into terms of tan of any angle. So it should be cancelled out and you get the angle only. So this should be the result of the angle, of that angle. Then how will you do this? So it is tan inverse of cos x minus sin x and this. So if you divide this cos x with this cos x, you get 1, and sin x over cos x is tan x. Again in denominator is the same thing, cos x over cos x is 1 and sin x over cos x is tan x. So this is tan inverse of 1 minus tan x over 1 plus tan x, and we will take a smart step. We will multiply with 1, and we know very well in terms of tan pi by 4 is 1. So we will place this tan pi by 4 minus tan x over 1 plus tan x into tan pi by 4, and this is the formula of tan a minus b. Tan a minus b equals to, that is tan a minus tan b over 1 plus tan a tan b. And when will you compare this? So it is tan a, this is tan b, and this is the 1 plus the product of these two tan. So it is just like 10a minus b, or you can say 10 pi by 4 minus x. Right now this is the tan inverse of 10 pi by 4 minus x, and according to tan inverse formula, so tan inverse of tan theta is equivalent to theta only. That's why these will be neutralized and we get the answer pi by 4 minus x. This is the right hand side, hence proved. Now next question, that is tan inverse of cos x over 1 plus sin x. Again we will use the trigonometric formula to simplify this, and we will remove this, eliminate this tan inverse, and for this we will form this expression in terms of tan, and tan inverse of tan will be eliminated and you get the angle, and that answer should be pi by 4 minus x by 2. So right now we have tan inverse of cos x over 1 plus sin x. As we know, we have the formula of 1 plus cos, 1 minus cos, like this, and but this is 1 plus sin, so we will convert it into terms of cos. That's why we can write cos x as sin pi by 2 minus x. Similarly, we can also write sin x equals to cos of pi by 2 minus x, and we will substitute these values, sin x and cos x, in terms of pi by 2 minus x angle. So this becomes sin of pi by 2 minus x in numerator, and in denominator this will be cos of pi by 2 minus x. Right now we will convert these formula in half angle formula, and the sin A according to half angle formula is 2 sin A by 2 and cos A by 2, and 1 plus cos, this is 2 cos square A by 2. So we use these two formula in numerator and denominator. So it is just like sin A, we will place as twice sine of half of this angle into cos half of this angle. So half of this angle is pi by 2, half is pi by 4, and this is x by 2. It is twice sine pi by 4 minus x by 2 and cos pi by 4 minus x by 2. And this is 1 plus cos. 1 plus cos is 2 cos square angle by 2. So it is 2 cos square angle by 2 means pi by 4 minus x by 2. Right now these will be cancelled out, and the cos is also cancelled out. We get sine of this angle and cos of this angle. Sine over cos is 10, so it is 10 pi by 4 minus x by 2. Right now we have the expression tan inverse of tan theta, so it is theta. Right now we have convert this expression, so tan inverse and tan will be eliminated and we get the answer pi by 4 minus x by 2. It's very simple, using the basic formula of trigonometry, and according to this inverse you will convert inner expression in terms of this inverse. If it is tan inverse, then it should be 10. That's why you can eliminate this and you will easily obtain the expression without any trigonometric function. So answer is this, and this is the right hand side. Simple. Now next question, that is prove that tan inverse of under root of 1 plus x square minus 1 over x, and this is half tan inverse x. So right now we will substitute this x. So we have some standard assumptions, like if we have under root 1 minus x square, then we will place, or you can say this is a square minus x square. Then the substitution will be, you will place x as a sine theta, or one more option, a cos theta. If you have x square minus a square, then equation can be easily simplified by substituting the value of x in terms of, this will be a sec theta or a cosec theta. And if you have an expression like x square plus a square, then it will be a tan theta or a cot theta. If we have expression a square minus x square and a square plus x square, then we substitute a cos theta or cos 2 theta. And one more thing, if the constant part is 1, like in this expression we have 1 square plus x square, then it means the value of a is 1. Then we will substitute these expressions, but we will consider a as 1. Like according to this, if we pick 1 square plus x square, like this expression, if a is 1, what was our assumption in case this a tan theta? Right now we will place 1 tan theta, so x is tan theta. So right now in this expression we are substituting the value of x as tan theta. So when you put this value in this inner expression, we will get tan inverse of under root 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 divided by, in place of x is tan theta. So it is tan inverse of 1 plus tan square theta for basic formula, that is sec square theta, and on applying under root we get sec theta. So sec theta minus 1 over tan theta, and we can place sec theta as 1 over cos theta and tan theta is sin theta over cos theta. So there is 1 over cos. On taking LCM we get 1 minus cos theta over cos theta, and this is sin theta over cos theta. So you can cancel this cos theta easily. Right now as a resulting expression you have tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta. Now we will use the simple basic trigonometric functions, trigonometric formula. 1 minus cos is 2 sin square theta by 2, and in half angle sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Then you can cancel 2 and square with sin theta. So you have tan inverse of sin theta by 2 over cos theta by 2. That is easily converted into tan theta by 2. So it is tan inverse of tan theta by 2, and using inverse formula, inverse of any similar trigonometric function is equivalent to angle. So right now we have theta by 2. These will be cancelled out or neutralized. So we have tan theta by 2, and according to this theta is tan inverse x. So theta is tan inverse x, we put this value, then as a result we have half tan inverse x, and this is our required result, tan inverse x by 2. So this is RHS, so it is LHS is equivalent to RHS, hence proved. Now the next question, cot inverse AB plus 1 over A minus B plus cot inverse BC plus 1 over B minus C plus cot inverse CA plus 1 over C minus A. And this entire expression, the summation of these cot inverses should be 0. So we will convert it in tan inverse. So we know very well cot inverse 1 over x is tan inverse x, or you can say cot inverse x is tan inverse 1 over x. So when we convert this cot inverse expression into tan inverse, we will reciprocate this bracket value. So it becomes tan inverse A minus B over 1 plus AB. Similarly, again B minus C over 1 plus B plus C. And as this one is third one, also converted into this expression. Again we have a formula tan inverse A, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y equals to tan inverse x minus y over 1 plus xy. Right now we have right hand side of this formula, and we can convert into like as left hand side. So this will be converted into tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. So same manner, tan inverse A minus tan inverse B. So we can substitute this as tan inverse A minus tan inverse B. Same way, tan inverse B minus tan inverse C. And in third expression, that will be tan inverse C minus tan inverse A. So on opening this bracket, this is tan inverse A with positive sign, tan inverse B with negative sign. This is tan inverse B minus tan inverse C, tan inverse C minus tan inverse A. Now this is positive tan inverse A, this is negative tan inverse A. Cancel out. Tan inverse B with negative sign, this is with positive sign, and these are negative positive tan inverse C. So the result will be 0. So our right hand side is 0, hence proved.